Hey guys, welcome back to the SN studio. I am here, the wizard is back again today, and we have an amazing battle report for you today. The Dark Angels with the Lion finally here, back on the battlefield, along with the Tyranids, piloted by Mr. Pardo. So yes, the Dark Angels are here today. We've been waiting a few weeks, obviously, for the Lion to be done. Benji has finally finished him up, so I can't wait to use him today. It's what Pardo and me were saying, that we're not really playing Dark Angels, I'm playing the Lion and his friends. So obviously I've got today the Lion, I got Talonmaster, a whole bunch of cool stuff. I've tried to focus on Greenwing, so we'll see how that goes. And then Pardo is taking Hive Fleet Titan, obviously, his Tyranids. He's got a really awesome list. It's got a bunch of Gene Stealers, a bunch of big monsters, so I can't wait to see how that does. So today we are playing on an awesome battlefield with brand new terrain, awesome looking forests. The whole place really feels like Caliban. I think, you know, if you read the lore now with the son of the forest that the Lion is, it's really thematic that these Tyranids have ambushed us on the planet, and we're gonna try and drive them out. So yeah, we're playing on this board. We are playing Death and Zeal today, so 5 objectives, 1 in the middle and 1 in each of the quarters. Quarter deployment, so we're gonna get really stuck in and close up together because it's quite a short deployment. So there's gonna be a lot of combat, there's gonna be a lot of blood, and I can't wait for it. So we'll move on to the list, starting with the Dark Angels coming up next. Okay, so today I am running the Dark Angels, led by the Lion. You skip straight to dessert. He is obviously in this detachment. There's an Arks of Omen detachment today with heavy support as the Compulsory, and he is my Warlord. I've spent CP to give him his Warlord trait today. I can't quite remember the name, but it's really cool. It lets you do heroic intervention, and he is obviously there in the Lords of War. Then in HQs we have 3 more HQs. We have a Talonmaster, and I've spent 2 CP to give him the Arbiter's Gaze Relic and Rites of War as a Warlord trait. Then we have Azrael. Can't forget about him. He was the big boss up until a few weeks ago. So Azrael's there to give his 4-up in one, or to give Chapter Master, etc. And I have a Librarian as well in there with a Jump Pack and a Combi Melter and a Force Sword. And he has Righteous Repugnance and Mindworm as his 2 powers alongside Smite. In the troop slot, I've got 2 units of Infiltrators with Helix Gauntlet. Then in the Elite slot, we have a couple of Elites today. We have a unit of 5 Aggressors with the Bolt Storm and the Missile Pods. And then we have a Redemptor fully kitted out with the Macroplasma and the Gatling Cannon with Icarus Rocket Pod and everything. I want to have a couple of units that I could use to try and take the mid-board, hold the central objectives today, and try and get those buffs with the core keyword essentially. And then finally, in heavy support is the main bulk of the list today. We have 2 units of 3 Eliminators with the Bolt Sniper Rifles, a unit of 10 Hellblasters today with the Rapid Fire Plasma gun that I'll probably combat squad in order to get into a couple of flanks and lend their fire where they need to be. And we have the big tank today, the Repulsor Executioner. I've replaced the Macroplasma with the Laser Destroyer, the laser something. It's really cool. And it's got a whole bunch of guns. It's got so many different guns. It's got heavy bolters, it's got that laser, it's got a Onslaught Gatling Cannon as well, and a whole bunch of stuff. So hopefully it's going to be a real backbone of my list in order to lend some fire to the hordes of Nids and the big Tyranids as well, because you have to deal with all the little ones and all the big ones as well. So that's the list. For secondaries today, the first one I've gone for is Codex Warfare. Very easy to get 5 points in the Dev Doctrine now. Obviously it has been nerfed, but hopefully later on in the game I can change doctrines and get some more points in there. The second one is Shock Tactics. It's a really good mission for this. Obviously we're fighting for the middle objective and for those side ones. Being able to flip that for points is going to be really good. And the third one I've gone for is No Prisoners. Pardo's got so many gold, so many Gene Stealers that hopefully if I clear off all of those, I should be able to get a decent amount of points in that. So those are the Dark Angels. Those are my secondaries. We'll now go on to Pardo and see what he's going to be bringing with Hive Fleet Titan.
So we are back on the battlefield with Hive Fleet Titan at 2,000 points. We are using them as Leviathan and Augmented Ferocity for a +1 to charges. Now moving on to the first HQs, we have 2 exactly the same HQs actually, 2 Broodlords for today. First of all, let's go on to the Warlord. He's got a Relic and a Warlord trait, so I've taken a Synaptic Tendrils as his Warlord trait, and I've gone for the Resonance Barb as his Relic. So I've paid 2 CP there to actually buff him up a bit more. He has Catalyst and he has Psychic Scream as his extra psychic power, and then the other Broodlord, which is standard, just has Catalyst for a bit more resilience wherever it is needed. Moving on to troop choices, which is where I have the most of. First of all, I have 3 units of Termagants, 3 units of 10. I'll probably use them to help me with some of my secondaries. Then I have 1 big unit of 20 Hormagaunts. I've paid for adrenaline glands to actually make them auto wound on 6s to hit. I've always thought that with so many attacks and going into maybe bigger things like dreadnoughts and stuff, having that extra points to actually auto wound on 6s to hit is a great actual bonus to them. Then moving on to elites, we have 3 units of Gene Stealers, 3 units of 10, no upgrades on them. Yes, they're not the best unit at the moment, but they do still have a couple of tricks up the sleeve, like infiltrating them when we are deploying, so 9 inches away from the enemy's deployment zone or enemy units. And the Broodlords will be buffing them up along the battlefield as well. So let's see how they perform today. Then lastly, in the elite slots, we have a Malceptor, a unit that we haven't seen on the table for a long time after the nerf, but I think it's a pretty cool model. I still think it hits very, very well in Psychic phase. So he's gone for Psychic Scream, and he's gone for Neuroparasite as well. And then lastly, in the heavy support choice, finishing off and rounding off my list, I've got 2 Tyrannifexes with acid sprays. No upgrades on them. I know you can upgrade them to have extra perks, but no points for that, so we're keeping it standard. A lot of infantry on the table this time. Let's see how it goes. Now, for my secondaries, I've gone for Engage All Fronts. I've gone for Grind Them Down just because I did not know what to actually choose for this game. And lastly, I've gone for Assassinate because there's 4 characters, I think, in Aaron's list, maybe 3. So I can actually get about 10 points if I kill them all. And I need to take out the Lion, I need to take Azrael, because if not, they will wreak havoc on the battlefield today. So that's my list. You've seen Aaron's list. Let's go straight onto the battlefield, and that's coming right up.
The twisted bark and crooked branches made nightmarish silhouettes in the fading light. The forest was ancient, swallowing up old imperial sanctuaries for weary pilgrims long ago. Now, these dilapidated structures were covered in thick vines and overgrowth. The depths of the woodlands were normally a hive of activity. Animals lived and thrived among the forestry, with sounds of chirping birds nesting above, the echoes of life throughout the greenwood. Now, there was only silence. Even the breeze that would rustle the leaves seemed absent. The Dark Angels, led by their Primarch, Lionel Johnson, made their way through the underbrush. The animals had vanished, knowing all too well of the impending danger, a foreboding warning to what was to come. Something lingered within the darkness.
The armies are deployed, the battlefield is ready, and we are ready for war. The Lion versus Hive Fleet Titan. Finally on the SN studio, we have the Lion. A bit late, but look, people are interested now because there was like 30,000 battle reports in week 1, and then there hasn't been for some weeks. So
he's back.
He's back, yeah. And he's playing, obviously, the studio Nids. Now, let's go over the terrain because it's a spectacular battlefield. We have a lot of dense cover, so a lot of ruins. All of them have bases, which is perfect for the game because we can actually see where the actually terrain starts from. And then we've got some ruins, which are basically obscuring. And again, we're using the full base to actually see where the obscuring actually starts. We're playing Death and Zeal.
Yes.
5 objectives on the table, 1 in the middle, which we're going to be fighting for, and it's going to be bloody there in the center, and then 4 on each of the corners. As you can see, we're using the gold tokens, the Gold's Game Workshop tokens, as the objectives themselves. So 1 there, and then there. I promise you there is 1 in that ruin where Aaron is hiding away.
Ours right now.
It's yours. It's yours for now. So you actually won the first roll-off.
Yeah, I did.
You wanted me to go first, so I started deploying. So I think I will start over my deployment. I will go first over my deployment.
Go ahead.
Because you gave me first choice. So first of all, here in my deployments over, we're playing the corners deployment. We've got one of the Tyranofexes in that ruin. We've got the other one further up the field. Obviously, they have the acid sprays for today, so you do want to get up close and personal, or at least a bit closer than what you normally do with the rupture cannons. We've got the the Hormagaunts just beside the big unit of Hormagaunts, ready to move up the field. The 2 units of warriors just further back. This one holding this very important objective just in front. And then we've got the Malceptor on the right here. Let's see, we haven't seen one of these in a long time, so I thought let's bring him out and see if he's still okay-ish. We'll see. And then obviously I've used all the Gene Stealers and the Broodlords with the special rule that they can basically not outflank, they can infiltrate.
Yep.
So we've got my Warlord here on the right with the 2 units of Gene Stealers infiltrating on this side. And then on this side, we've got the other Broodlord with the other unit of Gene Stealers infiltrating on this side. Quite epic. Could be a mistake, but I'm going in for the kill, and that's just how I like it. I like how this all looks, because obviously it looks like an ambush on this ruin. So I'm coming in from all sides, and I do have engage all fronts, so it's actually quite important to use this to my best of my ability to actually score points early on. Okay, let's take us through your deployments. I'm going to actually move over this side because everything's everything's hiding away. Let's start over here.
Yeah, so we're not scared of some Termagants, some G-Stealers, so we put just unit of infiltrators up here.
Yep.
In case we go first to go for that objective.
In case,
we'll see. Then, of course, in the middle, in the big castle, we've got the Repulse Executioner up in front. Not too scared of a lot of the guns of the combat, so he's up in front trying to take a big hit.
Yeah, no rupture cannons.
No rupture cannons, luckily today. We've got a couple of boys here, the Lion and Azrael, chilling out there.
Yep.
Nicely, obviously looked absurd and ready to give all the buffs and everything around to the castle. Inside the castle, we've got both units of Eliminators on the top floor, chilling up at the top, ready to maybe snipe some of those Broodlords or see what we can see. Then we've got the Aggressors as the main part of the castle and the Combat Squaded Hellblasters, ready to lend their fire and lend some support towards the middle of the board. With the Librarian there as well, with his jump pack he's able to get to where he needs to go.
Yeah.
I've got the Talon Master on the left side there, hopefully being able to push on that flank if I do go first, or come this way if I need to as well, because he's so fast that it doesn't really matter where he is. I've got the Redemptor out in front, again possibly going to push for that middle, have some nice combat and shooting in the middle, and then I've got a unit of Infiltrators chilling in their house right there, ready to be overrun by a lot of Gene Stealers.
Now, they have a 12-inch bubble. Does that also...
not for Infiltrators.
It's just for deep strike and reserves coming in. Stuff, Okay, I was just going to move them further, 3 inches further back if it was a thing. Perfect. Okay, so we've gone over deployment, we've gone over the mission, we've gone over the terrain. It's time to see who goes first. And to tell you the truth, we both want to go first because you're going to be devastating if you go first in shooting. I'm going to get a lot of things into combat and take off your screen mostly with some Gene Stealers and stuff. So it would be cool on either side to go first. Obviously, the Imperium is cheering on for you to go first, or the Xenos, and probably the Chaos players are also cheering for me to go first. So I'll let you roll first. You're using the bone dice.
I'm using bone dice today.
Let's see. You roll first. That is a 1.
Easy.
That is not very good.
That's better than the 0.
But you know what happens now, right? This is where I roll a 1 and we have to re-roll. So, rainbow dice, please perform. Can you taste the rainbow?
Hey.
Yes, you can. This means that I'm going first. I'm very happy because my Gene Stealers were very, very badly deployed in the sense that if I didn't go first, they were probably going to die. Now it means that we will see them in play. So, turn 1, Hive Fleet Titan, coming up next. Movement over for Hive Fleet Titan. Everything moving up the field, aggressive as possible. Because it is how it is. We are ambushing you.
It is.
So I need to do it. So first of all, I haven't done any synaptic. What is it called
Imperatives.
again? Imperatives. Because it's not worth them doing. And none of the three that I have are worth to do right now. So I haven't done that. Moving over to the command phase. My Broodlord has given the power to both of them to get a extra AP on 6s to wound.
Yep.
And this one's done the same on that side. And then moving on to movement phase, everything's moved up the field. I've actually run with this unit of warriors. There's still assault, the venom cannon is still assault, so I can fire. He's moved up to get closer for his mortal wound spam. Obviously, the two Tyrannifexes have to get up close and personal with the 18-inch acid sprays. I've used Bound in Advance on the Hormagaunts to actually move up the field. And I'm going to basically charge the Redemptor. Hopefully, I can weaken it up with a bit of shooting and then go in and try and take a clink off a couple more. I do have Toxin Sacs from auto wounding. And then on this side, I've moved up. I thought Gene Stealers moved 12 for some reason. They don't. They move 8. So this one's moved up the field, getting trying to get a charge into those infiltrators further up. This one I've just basically moved up a bit more. Hopefully going to put Catalyst on them to survive. And yeah, not much more to do. And on the other side, as you can see, I basically moved up towards the infiltrators and hoping to kill them in combat. With probably a cheeky smite there. And that's it. Tyrannifex moved up. These guys have stayed in the back because obviously there's an objective there. So I'm quickly going to go on to my...
all I did was...
you've got a couple of things, yeah.
There's one thing. Basically, the Lion lets you choose a Dark Angels unit that can heroic intervene 6.
Yes.
So I've just put it on the Repulsor.
Okay.
Just in case, to push you
need
that side. We'll see.
Yeah, because you can fall back and shoot with
a strat.
With a strat.
So I can tag you and then fall back.
Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go, first of all, we're going to go with the Catalyst on this. You can deny this one, right?
Yes, and I think I have some watches and stuff as well.
Okay, so let's try and pass this. So that is an 11, actually, because I get +1.
It's the only one I can normal deny, so as well.
Nope. So Catalyst on them, a bit more resilience. Then we're going to do a cheeky smite on that Broodlord. Because I might as well. That is a 6. Can you?
I won't deny this.
You won't deny. Okay, so D3 mortal wounds is just 1.
Okay, so let's put it onto this man here.
Wound. And then we move on to the Malceptor, which I'm going to do. First of all, I'm going to do Psychic Stream. So I can't do Smite because I can't see them. They're behind the ruin. So Psychic Stream first. That is a 4. So it's a fail because he doesn't get a +1 or anything. And then to get the extra mortal wounds, I just need to pass
I believe you have to hit on a 7 or an 8. There's an actual number you have to
I'm going to reroll this for CP.
Okay.
Because why not? That is a 5.
It does go off,
which you can't do anything about. So it's a D3 mortal wounds, which is 1.
Yeah, okay.
And then I'm going to do Neuroparasite on them as well, which is a 6, which isn't a 7, which I think is what we need. And this one does D3 as well, I think.
No, this is you roll 1 dice for each mod on the unit, and each that beats the toughness is a model.
Perfect, which is 5.
Yeah, so only 5s.
There you go. So that is 1 mortal wound. So 1 is slain. Now we'll double check to see if it's the mortal wounds is on 7 or more, or 6.
It's at least a 7. I think it's not a 7. It's at least a 7.
So that's it. That's my movement. That's my psychic phase. Let's go on to a bit of shooting. Not a lot, but some. Okay, starting off the shooting phase, we've got the Warriors. Well, only one of them with the Venom Cannon firing just through the side of the ruin onto the Redemptor. D3 shots is 2 shots, hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Strength is 8. So wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
-3. 6 up.
-3, yeah, 6 ups. Nope. Fail both. Damage is 2 a pop, so which becomes 1. So 2 wounds left. 2 wounds dealt. Dealt, not left. Okay, then we're going to move on to the acid spray. So both of them are in range. So I'm going to do the first one. A Stinger Salvo is 8 shots, right?
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8. Do I put that into something else? I'm going to put the Stinger Salvos into your... Yeah, I'm going to put them into your eliminators at the top of that. So hitting on 3s. 2 misses. And then Stinger Salvo is strength 5, I believe, so 3s. Right? So 3 is 2 wounds. That is 4 wounds. -1. Yeah, so you still have 2 up save because you get +2 to combat. That is
Kills
2
one.
wounds, so kills 1.
Great.
Perfect. This is exactly my plan is going
We would
to
kill this man.
perfectly. So I've got the acid spray is now D6 plus 6, so I've already put my 6. And guess what? It's another 6 for a total of 12. So I need to go back into my tray and get one more because I wasn't prepared for 12. Auto hitting and strength 6 though, so I'm looking for 5. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, minus.
Minus, I think you said 2.
2.
Double check here. Acid spray is minus 3
6
damage to 6s again.
So 4 damage taken.
Yep, because of its damage too, but it goes down to that. Okay, and next up I will do. Let me do the Stinger Salvo again. What's the range of Stinger Salvo? I think it's quite a lot, right?
18 or 24.
It's 24, so I will get in range of the Eliminators.
Yep.
So I'm going to do that again. So 8 shots into the Eliminators, hoping for more ones from you. 2, 4.
I might TP if I roll 2 more ones.
8. So hitting on 3s.
Through the dents, right? So
Hitting on 4s, yeah, true.
Yeah.
So 1 more, yes. And then 3 to wound. That is 3 wounds. 3 ones, please.
Back.
No, nothing. And then we've got the 6 shots plus the D6. Another 6.
that is a weighted dice right there, Mr. Pardo.
Wow. Okay, so wounding on 5s
5s, yeah.
against your Redemptor. That is 3 wounds.
6s?
No,
3 more
3 more
damage.
wounds. Taking it down, huh?
Oh yeah, minus 3.
So
Nothing to do
Hormagaunts
there.
are going to finish it off. Okay, so that is all the shooting. I can't complain. I've got
pretty
full hits on both Stinger
6
Salvos,
and 6, yeah.
both
Acid
called
spray.
acid spray, and the Stinger Salvos have performed quite well because I've taken off an eliminator already. Perfect. So that is it. Let's go straight on to charges coming up. Okay, straight into charging. We're going to start off with these Hormagaunts. Now, obviously, the stratagem has allowed me to charge after advancing.
Yes.
Even and the advance is a 6 as well. For those of you new, you're going to Overwatch.
I am.
For 1 CP. So
Yes.
we've pulled out the mobile because
a lot
there's
of
so
guns.
many shots. So let's start shooting.
Okay, so I'll start with the Macroplasma. I won't overcharge.
Okay, obviously not.
So it's 6 shots because you're blast.
Perfect.
So 6s, rerolling 1s, 1 hit.
Yay.
Yay. 2s,
Twos.
3s because you're mini
Yeah,
transhuman.
so 1 dead.
1 will be dead. Then it's Fragstorm Grenade. So there's 2 of them. So 12 shots.
Yep, 12 shots because
12
they are
shots.
blast as well. So we've got enough dice.
I do. I have 20. Just about. So 6s, rerolling 1s.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh,
So
that's
3.
3.
Strength 4. So 3s, rerolling 1s.
Ooh,
So 3.
3 more. Minus, no minus
Nothing
this time,
because
right?
assault.
Okay,
So 3 saves for you to make there.
Yeah.
Then Icarus.
perfect.
So, oh, sorry, max shots again. So 3 shots. 6s, rolling 1s. Nothing. Then the Onslaught Gatling Cannon.
Okay,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rerolling nothing. 6. That's cocked.
Yep.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's...
Can't wound you on 2s.
can't you because of the light? Yeah.
Because you're within range of the Warriors, right?
Yeah, I'm very sure.
So just 3 saves then.
3 saves, right? So 5 ups because there's no AP. So that's 3 dead.
So
plus,
4 dead.
plus 1. So
4
4 dead in total. Okay, I'm still fearless anyway. So, but look, 4 dead already. So I'm going to get them from the back because I want as many in
Yeah, of
combat
course.
as possible. And let's go for these charges. Let's start with this one, which is a 7-inch charge, plus 1 for
So
my is it lurk?
Augmented Ferocity.
Is it lurk or no?
It's a hunt.
Hunt. Okay. So needing a 6 here. That is a
That's
5. So I'm actually going to re-roll this one.
Okay, and 2, 1.
Let's go here. Let's change.
Let's go, let's go.
Okay, they're in.
There we go, you're in.
Then I need a 4 for the Hormagaunts. With that's already including the
With the
plus
plus 1, yeah. Just don't double one it.
Nope, they're okay.
Very good.
And then I will go with my Broodlord first.
Okay.
They're
He's
in. And then obviously the Gene Stealers
All
are
right.
in. Okay, so we're going to move everybody up. Aaron's going to help me to
Yeah,
get
of
as
course.
many of my units as possible attacking, clawing in, and we'll catch you back for the fight phase. Starting off the fight phase here, trying to take the Redemptor off. He's got 4 wounds left. I do have 33 attacks.
Yeah.
So maybe I could do it just because I'm auto wounding on 6s, but it doesn't really matter because I need 6s to wound anyway, right?
You have to roll 6s to win, basically.
Yeah,
That's your 6 to
okay.
hit, sorry.
So 33 attacks. I've got 20 dice here. So let's roll all these and then again roll more. I think Aaron's going to have to help me.
Yeah.
So let's get all these out the way. So 6s auto wound, right, already?
So these 6 is auto wounding.
Yep. And these are hits. And then I need to have 11 more. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Look, perfect.
Wow, perfect.
Hitting on 4s.
2 more 6s.
Wounds,
and then much better roll.
And then that is a much better roll. Yeah, can't complain. And these now I need 6s again. No. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 minus.
Not bad. Just minus 1.
5, 6,
Damage
7.
1.
So 7 4-ups. I have 4 wounds left. So
yes.
We're going to be rolling these.
Okay.
3 at a time, Mr. Pardo.
Yep.
4-ups. Oh, another 3. We take 1.
Yep.
We take 2.
2. Okay, not bad. So he's still
down to 2.
Down to 2.
Very
Nothing
much
I can
bottom
do.
bracket.
Nothing I can do there. Okay, now we're gonna do. There's a lot of attacks coming in, so we're gonna do off camera because there's 40 attacks there plus the Broodlord,
yes.
And then I do have to move because I've just asked you. You're not going to intervene, right?
No.
It's a bit pointless to have a 4 you might kill 1 or 2 Gene Stealers. So we're gonna do all the attacks there, which is about 40 again. 40 attacks on that side plus the Broodlord, and then we're gonna come back for the saving throws for Aaron, and then we're going to do that on camera for the Redemptor to smash some little Hormagaunt. And we're back. We have rolled a lot of dice off camera, and guess what? Both Infiltrator squads have been removed. Aaron just rolled off camera because remember that some of them were going straight through because of AP 4, because of the Broodlord's ability to put extra AP on 6s. So both units are being removed. He struck back. He's killed 4 of them.
He killed 3
of them. 3 of them. So basically, I need to roll anything. I need a 1, nothing else.
That's a 1.
And that is a 1. they talk to me. They like me.
Those dice are very good.
They like me. When I need a 6, it's a 6. When I need a 1. So basically, nothing happens there. None of them run away. And he's down to 2 wounds, which is interesting, but still a lot of things will be firing back at me. But look, I'm okay. 2 Infiltrator squads, an Eliminator, Dreadnought nearly dead. Would have been better if I killed him, but I didn't. Can't complain. Let's go on to turn 1. Dark Angels coming up.
Yeah.
Movement now over for the Dark Angels. Again, everything coming out to play now. Yep. Coming out of their little box, little house, little ruin. And yeah, going in for the slaughter. So, Aaron, do you want to take us through what's actually happened?
Yeah, basically, I know there's some Termagants in reserve, but a lot of the meat is on the board.
Yes.
So this is the time for me to come out and do what I can. Mm-hmm. I've kept the Redemptor in combat because his -1 to hit into combat, it will be...
Can you even move from there, really?
I could Desperate Breakout.
Oh, that's true.
But I would keep +1, -1. I can't shoot with the big cannon, but I can shoot with the rest.
Yeah. And
so
there's a lot of shots there.
And there's enough shots, yeah. So he stayed there. The aggressors have moved out. They're hoping to probably spend 2 CP to remain stationary, to hit on 2s, shoot into the Gene Stealers over there.
Yep.
And then charge these guys.
Yep.
I want to try and cast Righteous Repugnance on them for rerolls to hit and wound.
Yeah.
But even if I don't get it off, it's just hopefully I can kill a few Gene Stealers.
Okay.
I've moved out with the Hellblasters as well, just to lend some fire, shoot into the Gene Stealers, maybe shoot into the Broodlord. And the Talon Master's gone over there. My plan with him is to hopefully kill that Broodlord. But even if I don't, I'll be able to charge it. And spend 2 CP for Swift Strike to be able to run away.
Perfect.
So that's the plan there.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Eliminators have just stayed still. The 5 that remain.
Yeah. Try and get some pop shots onto the Broodlords.
Onto the Broodlords, onto the Warriors. I can just see that one, etc.
Yeah.
The other Hellblasters have come out. Hopefully, trying to shoot a few of these Gene Stealers out. Get rid of this threat a little bit. The Lion has just moved up. Obviously, being a monster, he's a bit slow, and there's a forest in front of him. So he moves 8. He's just here, obviously, to clean the rest of the Hormagaunts out, along with the Librarian. I've moved Asriel just into the building here to be able to hopefully charge onto the Hormagaunts and give rerolls to the aggressors in case I fail the power, and also to keep the 4-up invul going on. And lastly, the Repulsor just moved forward, hoping to try and clear out some of the stuff there, do some damage.
Yeah, Tyrannifexes especially.
Yeah, and then maybe charge here so I can try and contest his objective or take it back or things like that. So, yeah, it's a lot of things that could work. We'll see.
Yes, we'll have to wait till the end of the turn. Okay, so we're going into the Psychic phase.
Yeah, straight into Psychic.
So you're going to try and cast that, right?
Yeah, I'm going to try and cast Righteous Repugnance onto my aggressors.
Let's do this. What do you need?
So normally it's a 7,
so
but
you
it'll
need 8 because of Shadow of the Warp.
That is a 7, so nope.
You need
with a +1 to cast.
You needed a 7, but you don't get it anymore.
That's fine. I'm going to try and do my Mind Worm
Okay.
which is a cock dice.
Yep.
Five is normally fine, but obviously failed because
Yep. +1. So
that's fine.
worked.
Very easy.
Okay. So nothing else to do. Let's get a lot of dice and start with the shooting phase. Starting off the shooting phase, we've got the Redemptor in combat, firing only the Onslaught because the rest are all blast. Now you do get a +1 because you haven't moved, so you're back to fives. Okay, because it's heavy.
Because it
Because it has. You would be 6s, but you get +1.
Rerolling ones.
Okay, so 3 hits.
3 hits. 3s.
3 wounds -1, I believe.
-2 in heavy.
Yeah, because it's 2. So I get nothing. But have 5-up saves.
3 are dead.
3 are dead. Okay, so we'll clear the back again. What else are you going to shoot? Do you know?
Yes, I'm going to start with the Eliminators, I think.
Okay.
So I'm going to fire these 2 at this Broodlord here.
Okay.
So it is 1 bolt sniper rifle and then 1 of the special ones, which is the... Oh, no, sorry, it's just 2 bolt sniper rifles.
Yes,
right?
Yeah, it's 2 the same.
So we're just going to fire 2 of the mortis rounds.
Yep.
So hitting on 2s because it's
the damage 2 ones.
Yes. There we go. Rerolls is the aura range.
It goes up. Yeah. So
possibly it's out then, right? It's actual. I think it's up like that. So we'll just say it's out.
Okay. So 1 hits.
And then toughness.
Toughness is 5.
1 wound and a mortal
1 wound and a mortal wound in addition. So 4-up save. Is a fail.
So 3 damage.
3 damage with the extra wound. Yeah.
And then we will fire the next ones at them.
Okay. Can you see?
Yes, the little thing is pointing out.
Okay, so the barrels, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 3 hits
and forced wound. Strength 5. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
-2.
-2. So 4-ups. Both passed.
Both passed.
So he's down to 3 wounds remain.
Okay. I'll have a little think. We'll get back.
Perfect. We are back, and as you can see, I've got a big load of dice on my hand. This is because we've already done the aggressors off camera because it's a lot of dice. So they were all going into the Broodlord squad here, which has Catalyst. So I have 5-ups plus 5-ups, and I do need to roll 3 more dice after this. So 5-ups. So take these off, and then need to roll 3 more from here. Pass, and then 5-ups again here.
Yep.
Because of Catalyst.
Ooh, that's a lot there.
So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's more than enough. So that's the whole unit dead. That means that my Warlord is now out in the open. So that means that you're probably going to shoot the Plasma next?
Yeah, I'm going to shoot the Plasma next, and then the Talon Master will decide where
Okay, do you want to shoot the Plasma then?
Yeah.
So -1 to hit. So 4s to hit because you've...
They're 1 shot each, right? The assault ones?
1 shot each, yeah.
And I'm rerolling ones to hit, so you know what we're going to do, Pardo.
Okay, so is it assault? No, it's the rapid fire ones, right?
Are these the rapid fire ones?
Yeah, these are the rapid fire ones.
Okay, well then these are the rapid fire ones.
Okay. So it's are you within? I think it's 24 inches, so you have to be within 12 to get the 2 inch. So
I'm definitely not, because I thought we were assault.
1 shot each. Okay.
So hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s because of the 10s. Yeah.
Because I am very.
And
1 dies.
You were overcharging, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So
I'll just kill this one here.
Yeah.
There we go. Great value.
And then
you will, yeah. So
did you wound with anything?
No, I hit on 4s, right?
Okay,
yeah,
so 1 dead and
so
nothing, no wounds. Okay.
But it's okay. So these 5, they're going to just shoot into the Gene Stealers first.
Okay, shall we do that?
Yeah, I'm not overcharging.
Not overcharging this time because you don't need it.
Nope. Rerolling ones with the Lion.
Yep.
They're hitting on 3s.
They're hitting on 3s because there's no dense cover.
And 3s to wound?
3s to wound, yeah. Strength is 7, yeah, so 3s to wound. So 3 wounds?
3 wounds.
Okay, so 5-ups. And nope, so that's 3 dead.
Okay. So
and I am fearless anyway, but just get them, whichever one really.
Back front.
Which one don't you like?
Oh, these 3 do scare me. So I'm going to get rid of them.
I'll let you decide.
They're scary.
And now, shall we go into the Talon Master?
Yeah,
Talon Master is going to fire into
the
Broodlord because you want it, right?
So 6 shot heavy border.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s.
And
strength
4 to wound.
So 4s to wound. So 3 AP2s.
3 AP2s. So 4-ups.
Damage to each.
So 1 down to 4.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 shots from his
bigger gun. Assault cannon.
All hits.
All hits. And these are strength 6 though. So
these are strength 6. So 3 because
they all do damage too. So we're probably going to see a dead Gene Stealer.
3, 6, 9 -2, 1 damage.
3, 6, 9. So I need a lot of 4s, 5s, and 6s. He's dead.
He's dead.
There we go. Broodlord dead, and the Gene Stealers are dead to go with it. So let's see what else is going to shoot, and we'll catch you back in a second. Okay, we're back. We've actually done a bit of small arms fire, the Lion's Pistol, the Librarian's Gun, and we actually killed 2 more Gene Stealers on this flank on the left. So now to finish off the shooting phase, we have the Repulsor Executioner.
Yep.
He's splitting fire.
Everywhere.
Big cannon is going into this Tyrannofex.
Yep.
Some of the small arms fire is going into that Gene Stealer squad, and then like a couple of others is going into this warrior squad, right?
Basically, he's got like 3 guns that are strength 4. So I'm like, okay, I'll put those into the T4 Gene Stealers.
Yes.
Then he has the strength 12 super gun that'll go here.
Okay.
But then he has like a gun that's strength 6, 7, and one that's like strength 5 that I'll put into the T5 warriors. So it's like trying to do some stuff.
Okay, so what are you going to start
The
off
big one.
The big one.
Yes.
2 shots.
2 shots.
Going into
hitting on
Tyrannofex.
2s. 2 hits.
Perfect.
3s to wound.
That is 2 wounds.
Minus 4.
6 ups. Because I do have a 2 up save. Fail both. What's the damage on
D3
this?
plus 3 each.
D3 plus 3. That's it.
Yeah.
Seriously? Wow.
It's the, what's it called? The Heavy Laser Destroyer.
D3 plus 3.
Wow.
Wow.
A single
That's
Desolation
bad.
Marine does that. So 5 and 4. 9
Okay,
damage.
9. Okay, and I think they have like 17 wounds.
You do have 17.
Okay, so
8
let's
left.
put 8 left. So
Fear
let's
my
open
mighty
this
damage.
beautiful tray, and 7 left, right? You said
No, 8 left.
8 left.
17, right? And take 9.
Perfect. So now you've got all the small arms fire. So
Yep.
you
So
can start rolling that.
2 frag storm grenade launchers.
Okay, into the Gene Stealers, right?
Yeah. So
7 shots. It's not
5,
auto hitting.
6, 7. I wish it was all hitting. Hitting on 3s. Because I'm touching the deads. And then strength 4. So wounding you on a mighty 4.
Perfect.
3.
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Okay, so 5 ups. That's 2 wounds. So 1 more is removed.
Blah. Then next is 2 storm bolters.
Okay.
So that's 4 shots in total because it's not within 12. I don't
Perfect.
believe I'm within. Am I within 12?
Could be.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are.
So it's actually 8 shots.
8 shots because you've got so you've got 2.
2 storm bolters and they're rapid fire 2.
Okay.
So 8 and 8. 4 and 4.
Perfect.
All hit.
And 4's to wound.
And 4's to wound. 3, 4.
How many do I have left?
You have 4 left.
So that is 1 more dead.
There are 3 left.
3 left.
And I think there's 1 more gun that I was going to put in there.
Frags.
The
You've got,
Iron Hail Heavy Stuff. Iron Hail. Oh, there's 2 more. The Iron Hail and the Twin Icarus Iron Hail. Brilliant.
okay.
So a 4-shot Iron Hail Heavy Stubber. These are -1. Great, very nice. then the 8-shot Twin Icarus Iron Hail Heavy Stubber.
Don't you have a heavy bolter as well or something?
That's going into the Warriors.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of guns on this thing.
And this is the normal Iron Hail.
This is the Twin Icarus Iron Hail Heavy Stubber.
Okay.
The regular Iron Hail missed. 4 more saves.
4 more saves.
At minus a couple of it. It is heavy, so -2.
2 more dead.
Down to 1. Almost, Pardo. Almost gave me some Codex Warfare points there.
Almost.
Almost. Okay.
And then you've got the rest going into the Warriors.
Yes. So Icarus Rocket Pod first. D3.
That is
a 3.
3. Okay.
3s to hit. And strike 7, so 3s. 1 at -2. 2 damage.
Okay, they don't have the transhuman anymore.
No, they get
right?
nothing.
So minus, what did you say?
2, because
minus
it's
2.
heavy.
So goes through, damage 2.
Damage 2.
So, and they have 3 wounds each?
Yes, Warriors.
Okay. And then you've got the heavy bolter to finish off.
Then I have the Heavy Bolter and the Heavy Onslaught Gatling Cannon.
Wow, so all those guns.
There's a lot.
Can't even see those guns. You sure you've got them all on?
I do.
On?
They're all free now.
Okay.
So 12
let's go.
shots. This is the Onslaught thingy.
Is it 12 shots, the onslaught?
Yep. I'm just
Are
making
you
sure
sure?
it is.
I don't think it's
It is a Repulse Executioner, Heavy Onslaught Gatling Cannon, 12 shots, and that's what's on it.
Really?
Yep.
Isn't that the main gun?
No,
that
no.
you change for that? No?
You have the Macro Plasma as
Yeah.
well, which is the one you swap for the.
So that
Super.
little gun at the top is 12 shots?
Yes, according to the Repulse Executioner.
Okay.
And then 3s to wound. So 3
3 wounds.
-2, 1 damage.
So 3 wounds go through.
Okay,
So
so kills
that
1.
is 1 and 1 down to 2 wounds, right?
1 down to 1 wound.
1 wound, yeah.
And then the Heavy Bolter, so it has
Twin heavy bolter.
where is it? I think that's it. Yeah, twin heavy bolter, 6 shots.
6 shots.
I'm like, is there something else? There is.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 4s. So 3 at -2 to damage.
3 at -2. So they have a 4-up, so 6s, and 2 damage. So 1 more is dead because no, yeah, 1 more dead, and so it's a total of 2 dead.
Yeah, and
one's down to
1
wound. Okay.
So it takes down 2.
Okay, so
it is finished.
We got through it. That in the end, that was endless. I still need to put a wound mark on here.
Yes.
So charges, what are you gonna do?
So the easiest one, the lion's going to go in here.
Okay, so don't really even roll for it.
9. I'll just get some extra distance. He can move 7.
Okay.
He's not going to fear anything. He's going to come up there, and then eventually he'll move through.
Perfect.
The librarian's just going to go in as well.
Yep, it's going to gap fun. Yeah, can't really move.
2.
Aggressor's going into the G-Stim.
Aggressor's into the G-Stim.
Okay. That is a 7, so they're in.
So we're going to try and give them some space.
For the Hellblasters to
just
try.
in case.
12-inch charge, probably.
We will roll and see if it is even possible.
Just measure first.
This guy is within 11, so a 10.
Okay. 10-inch charge.
10-inch charge. No, do
that
we
is
CP that now? I think
Aggressors have a lot of attacks, though.
it's more to chain them for the Talon Master.
Okay.
So I think I will, because I'm not going to use...
Any CP?
let's use 1 CP, down to 1.
Okay.
Try the charge. Yep.
That is a 10.
That is a 10.
Perfect. Okay, so we'll move them in and get back to fighting. Okay, so I do have 2 CP, so Aaron off camera has actually thought about it a bit. Being the wizard as he is. He's going to go with the aggressors first, and another thing I want to point out is, as you can see, we've got the Hellblasters that have conga lined all the way to Mr. What's his name again?
Talon Master.
Talon Master, so basically... look out, sir, so I can't target him with any shooting attack. So only 1 in combat, but basically the move has basically
because
so
they would get to here and then with the pile stuff because they're not going to fight.
Exactly. So we're going to go with the aggressors first. He doesn't mind the Redemptor dying. It's all about a grind secondary for me. And the lion will probably smash through them anyway, unless there's a very, 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 very bad roll. So we're going to check it out. So aggressors going in first.
So
they are chapter mastered, just to remind you.
They are, yeah.
So hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s, rerolling.
Rerolling, yeah.
Pretty bad roll there so far. And then 2s, right?
Yes.
Much better. And then 2s.
2. I do have 4-ups, so could be really lucky.
Knowing you, we'll see. Just a couple of 1s.
Okay.
So 3, 6, 9, 12, 13.
13. Okay.
Should kill about 6.
6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so 4-ups.
Yep.
Can I get a really good roll? No. So that is 4, 6, 7.
Just over
so
average.
Bit over average. And I've got 10, so I've got 3 left still.
Yep.
Okay, and now I am going to pay 2 CP.
Okay.
I want to take that Redemptor off, so then my other stuff can actually target something else. So, by the way, we also didn't do this. So the Executioner has actually charged this Tyrannofex. I didn't Overwatch because I wanted the 2 CP to intervene with that unit of Hormagaunt. So I've got a camera in one hand, so I can't do everything. So I'm going to do this off camera, and we'll come back for the wound rolls. And we're back. All the Hormagaunts have actually attacked. I've done a total of 6. Remember that I'm auto wounding on 6s onto the Redemptor, and I've actually 4 of them went into the Librarian because I do have Assassination. So thinking a couple of wounds in turn 1 is pretty good.
Yeah.
So let's do this. Let's do the 6 wounds onto the Redemptor.
Okay.
Minus 1.
I'm going to start with 2 each because it's 4-up saves. Okay.
Both passed.
Down
1
to
goes
1.
through. Saved. And those. Would you want to reroll?
Oh, you've got one thing that could shoot, but
how many CP do you have?
I have 1 left.
1 left.
But I kind of like the idea of you having to put
something
actual into it.
You know, you're going to reroll it and it's going to fail because it always happens, right? It's going to be a 1 to add insult to injury.
You got Venom Cannons.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it, buddy.
Okay.
I'm going to do it.
So reroll.
That 2 is going to reroll.
Yeah! Told you. It's 1 is going to add to insult. So
does
it blow up? No, it doesn't. So Redemptor's gone. And now we also did this Executioner went in, did 2 wounds onto my Tyrannofex, which I'm going to roll for now. Both passed. I will attack back really quickly.
I have 2 wounds on my Librarian, of course.
Oh, yes. So
he takes 2.
Oh, he takes 2. So he's down to 2 left.
Nah,
I think
he has like 17, clearly. He has 4. Yeah, down to 2.
Down to 2. Okay, not bad. And then I'm going to do my Tyrannofex into Executioner, even though it's a bit off. So 3s, all hits. And then my strength is user, which is strength 7. So I need 5s. Nothing. Okay, so that's cleared off.
All right.
Now you are going to do the lion and the librarian.
Oh, yes.
You need to take them all out.
The lion can do it.
Because if not, I'm going to get grind.
The lion is easily going to do it.
Okay, so 20 attacks.
21 with Shepherd Assault.
And hitting on...
Choose.
Rerolling?
1s.
He rolls for himself, right?
Yes, so I will double check, because this is always something, some characters do it and some don't.
Yes.
He says, while a friendly Dark Angel's core character unit, we will hit 1 on 1.
Yeah, so he's a character, so he rerolls 1s.
He rolls 1s. Okay, and then there will be an extra attack, which I'll do after.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Rainbow dice. It's a hit. And then wounding on 2s. Okay.
Rerolling 1s.
You can't wound me on 2s.
You're not within Synapse. So
I am not within Synapse. So, okay.
So 2s rerolling 1s.
And that is...
Oh, there's a 1 there.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay, so that's them dead.
So that is very dead.
It looks like there's 18, should be 19 wounds there.
At -3, flat 2.
Okay, so they're dead. Perfect. So that's all cleared. So grind is now equal with 3 each, ungrinded. To finish off your turn 1, I'm going to attack with these Gene Stealers.
Yep.
I'm going to go all into your aggressor. So 4 attacks each. 4, 4, and 4. There we go. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 5s. Yeah,
T5, right, aggressive?
Yep. So 2 of them have gone straight through because they would be AP4, and these 3 are AP3. So could maybe kill 1. Yes, I killed 1, and one's down to 2 wounds.
1 and 1 down to 2. Okay.
Perfect. I do need to do a leadership test there.
You'll need to do leadership, yeah.
Okay, so let's roll the dice there. 4
plus 7 is probably a fail.
Yes, a fail, yeah. So 1 runs away.
And 1s and 2s.
1s and 2s. 1 stays. And then no more leaderships anywhere. So that finishes turn 1.
There we go.
We did it. On to turn 2. Here we go. Okay, movement now over for Hive Fleet Titan. We've got the Malceptor now shuffling up to do as many mortal wounds into the Executioner as possible. We've got the first Tyrannofex that is in combat, staying in combat because obviously he's auto-hitting with his Flame Template. Tyrannofex has shuffled up. Now they've told me that the Lion can now, after my movement phase, give himself heroic intervening
a dark angel unit
of 6 inches.
Yeah.
So that means that we will see the lion heroically intervening into my Tyrannofex, which is quite scary. My Broodlord on this side has actually moved up as 8 inches, needing a 8-inch charge into those plasma wielding, what are they called? Hellblasters. There we go. Went blank. Whilst this Gene Stealer that survived the onslaught of attacks in last turn had actually moved on to this objective and hidden away behind this Roy. This Gene Stealer has fallen back, whilst these Termagants have now come in from table edge as reinforcements. Probably going to target the Talon Master, and at the same time I will be getting some points for engage on all fronts. So that's my movement. Obviously, warriors staying put. These warriors have gone into the ruin to target some other stuff on that side. We're going to go straight onto the cycling phase. That Broodlord is actually going to do Catalyst onto the Tyrannofex.
Okay.
Which is a pass.
I will
4, 5, 6, 7.
Sorry, it's bringing it. I will attempt to smite with Azrael.
Smite?
Deny.
Deny, there we go.
With Azrael. With his 1 big aim. 7.
7. I got a 7 as well, right? So you have to...
If you got a 7, then I did not beat you.
I think I got a 7. Can't remember now.
I don't believe I get +1. I think I can reroll Chaos. There we go. Okay. If you got a 7...
Yeah, I'll double check that off camera. And then we go on to the Malceptor.
Okay.
First of all, we are going to Smite.
Yep.
Obviously, the Executioner. That is a 7.
So I'll try a regular knife and Librarian.
5, 6,
that
7.
Is a 7.
So it passes.
Yeah.
And I also get the 3 extra mortal wounds. So first D3 plus 3 basically is going to be, which is 6 mortal wounds to start off with. And then we're going to do Neuroparasite, which is the extra D3. Psychic Scream for the extra mortal wounds, which is a fail.
Okay.
I'll leave a CP just in case I need to reroll something. Okay, so that is the psychic phase. And let's go into some shooting coming up. Starting off the shooting phase, we have the warriors firing into the aggressors. So 5 shots first from the Devourer, hitting on 3s.
Very nice.
And on this. And strength is 4, so 5 to wound. That's 1 wound, sir, at no EP.
So 3 up. We're good.
That is a 4, perfect. And then we've got the D3 Assault Venom Cannon, which is 2 shots, hitting on 3s. 1 hit. And 1 strength 8, so no wounds. Oh, do I kill 1 off? If I go through, it is minus 3, so you do have a 6-up save.
I do.
I'm going to be cheeky, I'm just going to roll it.
CP?
It's a CP. So don't roll a 6 and let me kill that one.
No.
That is a 5. So that wounded one is dead. We move on to some flaming horror with the Tyranids going into your Executioner. So we've got the Stinger Salvo first, which is 8 shots. 2, 4, 6, 8. And hitting on... Is it heavy? Oh, is it heavy? Let's check that really quickly, because that is actually quite important. I don't think it's heavy. I think it's assault. Stinger Salvo is assault. Yeah, so that's fine. So hitting on 3s. How many wounds does he have left? 10.
9, unless he healed. Did he heal?
6. No, I mean...
Oh, me?
10. Okay. So these are all misses. And then my strength is 5, so looking for 5s. 2 wounds, a -1.
3s.
Perfect. And then we've got the acid spray. So d6 plus 6 is 1, so 7 this time. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Actually 4s.
Looking for 5s here. That is 1, 2, 3 at minus, what was it? -3, isn't it?
Yep, so 6 ups.
Yep, 6 ups.
Oh, yes.
2 damage each.
So 4 damage.
So down to whatever it is. And then I can't shoot into combat with that Tyranids.
Nope.
So that Tyranids is going to go into these aggressors.
Okay.
So again, rinse and repeat. Stinger Salvo first. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Hitting on 3s. These are all misses. Strength 5, so wounding on 4s. That is 4 of -1, sir.
4. Takes 2.
2 damage, okay. And then we've got the Flamer, which is 11 shots this time.
Yep.
3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wounding on 3s.
Yep.
Ooh. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds. -3. 6 ups.
Yeah, too far from Asriel, so 6 ups.
Oh, not bad.
So he dies.
Yep.
Then
and
he
2
died,
dead.
the rest
So, yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah, I should have put him close to Asriel.
Yes, we forget about that. Really good rule. Asriel is hiding away behind the ruin, so he deserves it. Okay, that is all my shooting except for my Hormagaunts. It's 1 shot each, isn't it?
Yep. Strength 5 -1, 1 damage.
Okay, so 10 shots. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And hitting on 4s or 5s?
4's probably right.
Is it 4s? Are they that good?
I mean, that they're okay.
Let's see. So hitting on 4s, yeah. Okay, so miss, and then strength 5, so still leading 5s, which I do 2 wounds. -1.
What? We good.
Perfect. So no wounds dealt on here. But look, they've come in just to grab me some points. So that is the end of my shooting. We're quickly going to do 2 charges. My first charge is an 8-inch charge on that side with my Broodlord. Do you want to Overwatch?
8-inch charge?
Yes.
And you don't have any CP?
No.
Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. That's a 4. Okay, and then I'm probably going to do the Tyranids into this guy so that you're not within 6 inches. So he's in. So I'm just going to move him to this back end of the Executioner and try and take him down with some attacks. Let's see how that goes. Starting off combat, we have the first of the Tyranids, the one that charged, going into the Executioner. Hitting on 3s, 2 misses sadly, and wounding on 5s. 1 wound, -1.
4. Okay.
That's a bust. So you attack now with your 6 attacks.
7 with shock assault. Haha.
Is it you're now down to 6 wounds?
I believe it's the same number of attacks. I don't
Is
think
it?
I lose attacks.
Wow.
I think I lose ballistic skill, weapon skill. Oh no, it is. It is. I'm just being I'm being a moron. So I have 6 left, right? So it's D6 attacks.
D6 attacks. Okay.
+1. So 3.
And then hitting on 6s then.
Yep. There we go. Have fun.
Okay, and then the other one attacking back. So hitting on 3s. Ooh, ominous. I wish they were better. 1 wound.
4.
-1.
Very good.
Very good. Okay, so he carries on 6, and believe it or not, that is the end of my turn.
Okay.
So let's count up some points and go into turn 2 for the Dark Angels coming up. Turn 2, Dark Angels, movement over. The wizard is going to take it through, take us through, because there's been a lot of wizardry. So take us through what's actually happened.
Okay, so the Talon Master first will just sweep this side.
Yep.
He's moved there to, with his Obsec Rights of War, take that objective off, regardless of what happens. For Shock Tactics, touching the forest, so he's going to shoot through into...
Without the -1.
Without the -1, he's using his... I think it's called like Nowhere to Hide or something ability on them, so they ignore cover, just to ignore your Broodlord cover.
He ignores it anyway.
He ignores it, but then he gives anyone else that shoots into them ignoring it as well.
Okay, cool.
So then these guys have just moved out again for Lookout Cern to get some fire into wherever they need to be.
Yep.
Then
the lions moved up.
The lions moved up, so he's hoping if I can clear out this Tyrannifex shooting,
yes,
he can charge this one
and kill that one,
and then kill that one and try and do some stuff. He may die to mortals later, but if he kills a couple of Tyrannifex and stuff, it'll be epic and cool.
That's good. How many wounds has he got?
Like 9 probably.
9.
I hope.
Gilliman, something like that. Okay.
It makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Then
the executioner's moved off.
I spent a CP for, I believe it's like Repulsor Impact Field or something. It's the ones that allow the hover tanks to fall back and shoot. Perfect. So 1 CP there. He's moved to touch this, so we can shoot through for that Gene Stealer, shoot the Broodlord, and shoot some stuff. The Azrael's come forward with the Hellblasters just moving back just to be within 12 for rapid fire. Perfect. To hopefully blow this guy into
Yeah, I'm sure
Kingdom
you will,
Come.
especially with rerolls from Azrael and...
yeah, Chapter Master here as well, and obviously the 4, now using the 4 a bit more.
I wanted that charge. I wanted to get in and slaughter those executions.
I thought you'd save that CP for it, you know?
I know, but I make stupid mistakes.
So do I.
I make stupid mistakes, and I get eager to reroll silly stuff. Okay, perfect. And then these guys are shuffled up, right?
The last thing, they've stayed still. The Librarian has just advanced and come back here. Okay. Just so that, obviously, try and deny using assassinate points and stuff, so. Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, so let's do it. Let's go on to some shooting. That's coming up. Okay, we're back. We actually skipped the psychic phase, so we're going to go into that and then go into shooting. So what are you going to cast first?
So the first thing I'm going to cast is a Smite.
Okay.
Into the Broodlord.
Into the Broodlord. You can see him through the windows, right?
Is technically a fail.
That's a fail because I give you -1, yeah.
And then he's going to go Righteous Repugnance
into Azrael,
needing an 8. Nope.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
So I've actually been quite well. My Synaptic, what is it called?
Shadow of the Warp.
Shadow of the Warp has been really good for 2 turns. Perfect. Okay, so now we can go into shooting.
Yes.
Let's start off with the Hellblasters. Let's take off that Broodlord off because it's going to happen. 10 shots.
Yes. So 10 shots. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And you are overcharging because you can reroll 1.
I am because I've full reroll smash. Okay. So 3s. Rerolling.
Yep. Rerolling fully because you chapter mastered them, right?
Yes. Technically I should have done 1 at a time, but it's fine. Because it worked out.
Yeah.
Then wounding him on 3s.
Okay.
And no line rerolls, so that is 6.
6 wounds.
6
okay,
wounds.
so let me get some dice and we'll catch you back in a second. I now have my dice. So 4 wounds. 6 wounds, 4 up in vulnerable saves. 2, 4, 6. He's dead.
He is dead.
Okay, so he doesn't blow up or anything, so we can just move him off the table.
There he goes.
For no Broodlords now on the table. What else is shooting?
2 eliminators into that G-Stealer.
Into this G-Stealer. Okay.
To try and get me Codex Warfare points.
Hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s.
2 hits.
3 to wound.
3 to wounds.
1
mortal wound anyway.
Oh, he's
with
dead.
a 6. So
2 points.
2 points because you've taken me off a
Codex Warfare.
Codex Warfare, taking me off the objective, right?
But that's shock. It's still shock. Shock tactics as
got
well.
both as well.
But I've got both. So then 3 shock.
So you've taken me off. So you're going to get 2 points for the.
I'm going to get 3 points for the primary.
Yeah.
4 points for shock assault. And they just gave me 2 points for Codex Warfare.
Yeah. So
that was a good shot.
That was a very good shot. Total of what? 3, 6, 7, 8 points.
Yeah. 3
with that shot.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9 with the 4.
9 with that.
9 points with what?
Lovely. Okay, so what else have we got?
The next 3 snipers.
Yep.
They're going to go into those warriors that touch the building.
Which we can see just here. Perfect.
Yep. So re-rolling nothing because that was at a range.
Nope. And
1 wound.
1 wound because they are
-2.
And that is a pass on the roll of a 6.
Woo!
Perfect. So we do have some extra Hellblasters here.
Yes, there's some more things.
Do you want to go into the Warriors or?
I think they probably will, because the Talon Master should clear them up.
Yeah, the Talon Master probably will.
We'll start with the Talon Master.
There's no leadership either here, so.
The Talon Master can go in there, if that's right.
Yeah, you can go. You want to start there?
Yeah,
okay.
just in case, you never know.
Yep.
So 6 shots hitting on 2s and 3s. So 3 dead.
Yep, because they have 6 up saves. And now we've got 12 shots coming in from the sword cannon.
Yep. Couple misses. And 2s to wound here.
2s to wound, yeah.
At -2.
So that's
3,
3,
6,
6, 7, 8. So that's perfect.
Perfect.
Talon
Again,
Master. They did their thing.
2 more points.
They got me some
One
extra
more
points.
point.
1 more point, yeah. To max it out, right?
To max it out.
Okay, so you are now, next turn, you're probably going to go into the sword doctrine.
We will now leave the Dev Doctrine next turn.
You're already saying it because it's a must.
So 4 will then go into the Warriors.
Because for those of you new, they've capped it now to 5 for every doctrine, so much better. Okay, so Hellblasters into these Warriors.
We will not overcharge.
Okay.
But we are rerolling 1s to wound.
Yeah, because Talon Master's there, which is a lieutenant.
Which is a lieutenant, so 3s. And then it will be 3s, rerolling 1s.
Oh, so
3.
3
minus
4,
so
right? one dead, and 1's down to 1 wound remaining. Obviously, I'll leave the venom cannon there.
There we go.
Anything else? We've got the executioner, right?
The lion will pop a pistol there first.
Into him.
Both his pistols.
Cool. Yeah, because he was on the wound. He was firing through. Okay, so both pistols.
His bolt pistol first. Rerolling 1s for himself. And just checking the strength of this. It's either 4 or 5. Because for some reason he has 2 profiles in his pistols.
Yeah, and it doesn't say you can fire both, basically.
You can fire both for no reason. Yeah, strength 4.
Okay.
So 5's to wound, -1. 2 at -1, 2 damage.
2 at -1, 2 damage.
2 damage pistol, and then the other one as well.
So both save both actually.
The plasma.
Okay, plasma now has to do it.
Rerolling 1s.
Yeah.
Hits.
Yep. The trees are getting in the way. That's to roll dice.
Nope, that's a
wound. Okay, so
we've got to use this.
He survives, but look, you've got a lot of shots. So what we're going to do is the big cannon is going to go into. So we're going to do that on camera because people want to see that
first,
and then we're going to do all the small arms fire because you saw how many shots it was.
There's so
we actually double checked in the codex, and it does have it. The problem is I don't have the onslaught Gatling cannon thing. I don't have it modeled on that model, so it was extra confusing. Let's do those 2 shots.
Okay, so hitting.
I've got 1 CP, right?
You do have 1
for this turn, so I'm going to give him transhuman, full transhuman. So 1, 2s, and 3s ignored. Okay. So hitting on, you've
hitting on 4s back to 3s because I get +1 just for this.
But aren't you on your lowest bracket now?
18, half to 9. No, it should still be on the mid bracket. With the repulsor.
Yeah.
5 to 8. Yeah,
okay,
5
so
to 8 is mid.
6. And by the way, I don't know if we've mentioned it. He's used the specific stratagem to actually fall back and shoot as normal. Okay, so 2 shots hitting on 4s because
with +1 because they get plus. This thing
but hasn't it moved? Because it's fallen back.
So what? It's a vehicle.
But why are you getting the +1?
Because it gets +1 to hit for like the actual big gun gets +1 to hit.
Now we get it.
So hits on 3.
So 2 1 hits. Do you reroll because of?
No, I think it's just core.
Okay, just core.
So 4s to wound, nothing.
And that's it. I didn't even need to use a CP.
Don't worry about it.
Because I had a transhuman on him already, a small transhuman on him. Okay, so now we're going to do all the small arms fire. Probably going to go a couple into the warrior, couple into the Tyrannifex with the strength 7, maybe. Couple into, oh yes, because he's touching the ruin now, so he's probably wanted to take that GC there. Okay, we'll catch you back in a second. You're back, and this is the amount of wounds he's done. These are going into the Gene Stealer at, I've got a 5 up basically, because that's all I have. So he's dead. Then I've got 3 and 1 going on to the Warriors. This is AP2. I am in cover, so it basically becomes AP1. So 5 ups. He's dead. He wasn't on 1 remaining. This one also went into the Warriors, so I can clear it. And then this one went into the closest Tyrannifex with an AP2. So 4 up. Nope, that is a wound and damage.
2 damage.
2 damage. Was that the heavy bolter?
Heavy bolter.
Okay, so he's down to 15 wounds now, that Tyrannifex. That is the end of your shooting. There's only 1 charge, which is the lion himself.
Yes.
And to tell you the truth, even though I'm playing the Nids, I want the lion to kill both.
So do I.
So let's push him in. Basically, we don't have to roll for it. So let's prepare some dice and see how much damage and carnage the lion can do. We are back. the lion in sight.
Yeah.
He's going to split the attacks.
Yeah.
6 and 4.
6 and 5.
6 and 5. So obviously 5 going into the 8 wound, and 5 going into the 8 wound, and 6 going into the 15 wound.
Yes.
So that affects. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling.
Hit
This
twos.
one's the 5. This one's the big one.
This
The
is a
bigger one.
6. All hits.
I wish you hit it on 3s.
Lion.
Okay.
Wounding
And
you
then
on 3s.
Wounding you on 3s.
Rerolling 1.
Rerolling 1. So a lot of 2s would be great.
You did.
These goes through. So damage 4
4
apiece,
each.
right? So does he explode? No, he doesn't. Okay.
And then 5.
Not explode, but just goes crazy, you know?
Attack me.
And then this is where
the weaker
he
one.
hits on 2s, rerolling 1s. Come on, reroll.
All hits with everything.
And this goes into the
weaker
the
one.
weaker one. Okay, so
Threes?
2s.
Reroll the 1s.
2s.
You're dead.
No, he's dead. Does he explode? Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. Oh.
D3. Is
2 into the
Okay.
lion. Oh.
So 2 now, nothing. Doesn't he ignore mortal wounds on a 6?
No, he has nothing cool like that,
I
unfortunately.
think he does ignore mortal wounds against something.
Pardo, unfortunately, he does not.
He doesn't.
He just has 7 wounds left.
I'm sure he does.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, he does. Okay, we're back, and we actually haven't finished the turn off because I forgot I had a catalyst
Yes.
on him. So he's going to re-roll.
The 2.
If he knew that I had catalyst, he would re-roll.
Yeah, I want as
Okay,
much damage
so-
too.
Hopefully he fails.
Nope,
No.
it is wounds,
Okay, so
so
it's 24
24
wounds.
wounds.
And I have 17 wounds. No, I have
15
15.
left.
Okay, so I need to roll all these plus 4. A lot of 5s and 6s. Come on.
There's a few.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7. So
7.
take 13.
13. So I have
4 more. So you have 2 left. And
2
then you have
left.
4 to make.
Okay, so I need to make at least 3.
I would like you to. Then you hit me. I save on a 6 and deal a mortal wound back with a
That
shield.
would be epic. So I've got, right now I've got 2 wounds left.
2 wounds left.
So I need to pass 3 at least.
Yes, 3 at least.
Okay.
No.
Okay, he's dead.
The lion.
We did it right. But just in case
Yeah.
those at home were like screaming at the screen saying, Catalyst! Just about. So that was epic.
Look at that.
I think you should take it. I
Yeah.
think we should shake hands for the Imperium, for the lion.
See, when he gets in, he'll do
He does.
loads.
The problem is getting
It's
it.
getting there.
And now we're going to see how weak he is to mortal
He's
wounds
dead.
and stuff, because he's going to. I'm going to actually do a lot of mortal wounds. That was the end of your turn.
Yes.
2.
My turn 2. Yes.
Crazy.
It's cool,
so
isn't it?
much death. Okay, so let's point up and go on to turn 3. Turn 3, Hive Fleet Titan. Only 3 units left on the table for my side, but I want to kill the lion. That will make me happy.
Yes.
So I've shuffled the Malceptor a bit so I can get engage all fronts on this one. I've come in with my second unit of Termagants to get this quarter, and then obviously these guys are going to get this quarter. So I'm going to get 2 points for engage all fronts. And what are you saying?
Just a question to confirm. If you want to push for engage all fronts, does that make the Talon Master closer than him for his ability?
Ooh,
Just
interesting.
Whether it's engage valuing to kill the lion.
We'll measure.
Okay.
But I do want to kill the lion.
I expect,
so
yeah.
we'll do it properly at the end. But right now, I think we're just going to go straight in. So Venom Cannon is going to go into him first.
Yeah.
So D3 shots is the big 3 that I want. Hitting on 3s. And I've got a CP, right? I'm going to use it for a...
Question.
Yes.
I'm just checking. If before you do anything, I'm just going to check if he's Primaris. Like, does he have the Primaris keyword?
I don't think he has.
Just to know if I can transhuman, basically. Like,
Hmm.
because he doesn't get transhuman.
No.
Even transhuman is probably infantry anyway, right? He's a monster. probably?
Yes, it also
So yeah,
is.
don't worry about it.
Okay, so Strength 8 is no wounds.
No.
Because you're yeah, so nothing there. So we go straight. Now I'm shooting before the psychic phase. What
Psychic
am I
is-
doing?
You've
Psychic
shot
phase
now.
first. Let's do a cheeky smite. That is a double 1,
Peril.
which I am going to reroll with
Okay.
my free CP. That is a 10. So you can't deny. Can you deny?
He has a deny, but very unlikely to deny that, so I'll take
Okay.
it.
So D3 plus 4. So
D3
4
plus 3.
plus. I've gone over.
So D3 plus 3.
D3 plus 3. It's not 4 that he gives out. It's 3.
3. Gives
Okay.
it 3.
So
So how much was it? 4?
yeah. So what did I get now? Can't even
You
remember
rolled
what
a
I got.
4, so that's 2 plus the 3. So is it?
He's down to 5. Okay.
No, he was on 7,
Okay.
and then he's taken 5 or 4, so he's down to 2.
So
or 3.
I've done. He's taken 5.
So he's down to 2. There we go.
Okay, and then I'm going to do Psychic Shriek, which is a 7.
I will try and deny that with the
Yeah,
line.
yep, good idea.
Denied.
He denies. Okay, so I can't do anything else. I do have a CP, right? So I could actually. No, I can't do anything else.
No.
So that's the end of my turn, and I haven't killed him. So I I think it's probably game now.
Let him kill you. Let him kill you.
Yes, let's do that. Going in for the kill on turn 3. Everything is moved up to get line of sight onto the Maleceptor. He's going to shoot at it, then charge it with the lion. Probably, maybe even kill it in shooting. We shall see.
I'll make sure I don't.
Okay, so let's start the shooting phase first.
Yes.
So we're going to do
Hellblasters.
Hellblasters first. Okay, so
Overcharging.
2, 4, 6, 8 shots.
Overcharging.
Coming in hot.
So first, because I have to do it. First guy.
Yeah, so
Second guy. Third guy. Fourth guy.
Okay, so no
He dies.
one dies, and 1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
4 hits.
Strength 8,
so
toughness
force 2.
8 on the Maleceptor.
Force 2.
Okay.
2.
Wounds. AP 4.
So only
Do you have a 2 up?
You have a 4-up inbound.
4 up inbound. But do they have a 2 up as well, or
I think they may have a 3-up.
both passed anyway?
Okay.
So let's not have an argument about it.
I think they have a 3-up and then a 4-up inbound.
Okay. Okay. So next up, what are you shooting?
Talonmaster.
Talonmaster.
And so 4 wounds.
Okay.
Sorry, strength is 5, so 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Okay. I'm quickly going to check. It is toughness. Toughness is 8, but my save is 3 up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
How many wounds?
3 wounds, -2.
-2 from the
Heavy bolter.
heavy bolt is -1.
I'm still in Dev Doctrine.
Are you still going to stay because it's not worth it anymore?
There's
right?
no point, yeah.
Okay. So pass them all because I have a 4 compatible save. Okay. So
Very nice. Waste your 4s now. Waste them now.
Assault cannon now.
Yeah. Technically, you could reroll ones if you're close to the lion. But you couldn't
Want
make
to
it.
reroll?
You couldn't quite make it.
Oh, couldn't make
Yeah,
it.
you couldn't quite.
And then strength is 6.
5 to wounds.
So,
Dice.
ooh, just 2.
Two.
Just
2
2.
-2.
1 goes through. Damage is 2.
1.
So it's 1.
Damage
Yes, it's 1. So he's now down to 14 wounds.
Okay.
What else have we got?
This is going to put everything into him.
Okay.
The rest doesn't matter. That's all that
Doesn't
matters.
matter. Do you want just a big gun?
Yeah.
Okay.
2
Mark
hits.
for death,
Pardo.
2 hits.
Force to wound. No,
Is it just strength 8? Is it just strength 8?
no, it's transhuman.
Transhumanist, yeah, because it's a synapse monstrous creature, isn't
Yep.
it? So no wounds. Okay.
We can do all the thing if you want.
No,
but
let's
no.
go straight in because we saw how powerful.
Charge! That's enough.
That's a 6.
We're
Perfect.
within 7.
Yep.
Okay, so he's got his 2 wounds remaining.
Yep. Now I do have a 4 vulnerable save because
You
you
do.
don't ignore vulnerable saves.
No,
right?
no, unfortunately, -5.
Yeah.
But does not
But
ignore.
there's no ignoring vulnerable saves. Okay, so 11 attacks.
11 attacks.
Okay. Let's do this straight in.
Okay, hitting you on 2s. You're rolling 1s. A bit of flock there. That's also coming with me.
Okay, 3 rerolls. Ooh, still 2 drops.
Ooh.
And then strength is
Strength is wounding you on 4s.
because of transhuman.
Yeah.
Because of Leviathan, basically.
Leviathan transhuman.
Yeah.
Wounding on 4s. Oh.
That's a very sexy roll.
Well,
2,
here you go.
4, 6, 8, 9 wounds.
Just roll 4s. Dude.
I'm gonna roll exactly the
Oh,
same.
there are no 4s, Pardo. All 5s and 6s.
Wow. 4 ups.
Ooh.
I've rolled pretty good. Damage 4 each.
He's dead.
4,
Wait,
8,
12, 16,
12,
down to 1.
16.
Do you have any more?
Oh.
Oh, actually, it's fine. Hit me.
No, sorry. So it's 4, 8,
12,
9, 10,
16.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. He's dead anyway because he lost a wound as well from before.
Oh,
But
yes, of
but
course.
I can re-roll with a CP, which I pass.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
he's down to 12,
yes,
13.
because
So
you
he's
get
down
a
to
CP.
2 wounds left.
Didn't you CP reroll
Did I CP
a psychic?
reroll?
No, you didn't. Were you thinking about? I thought you CP rerolled something.
No, but I get something in your turn, right? At the start of your turn.
Oh
I
yes,
get
of course,
CP.
it's my turn. Yes. There you go. Perfect.
So I'm down to 2 wounds.
Hit me now. Do
I
it.
hit you. Let's check. I've never been in combat with a Maleceptor. So Maleceptor has 3 attacks.
Go for the more attacks. Go for the sweep.
Is there a sweep?
Yeah, go for the sweep.
I'll go for the sweep just
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
we want to see the shield in play. So what I get 2 attacks for each, so 6 attacks. Here we go. Hitting on 3s. No, sorry, hitting on 5s. Yep, he's in his lowest bracket, so hitting on 5s. And 2 wounds.
Double 6.
Double 6, because you do 1 mortal wound, right?
No 6s.
No, so he survives. You probably would have
He's down to
charged
1
with
wound.
this.
Well, I mean, I would
right?
have shot all of this.
Yes.
But apart from
He's
that.
dead. He's dead, but we've seen the lion do his stuff, and that is the end, because even though I still have my warriors, I'll still be picking up 4 points here. I still will be trying to engage with funds, maybe taking some more Termagants on this side. I'm possibly going to get another like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points in total
Yeah.
throughout the game, so it's a win to you.
Thank you.
Friendly
To your
handshake.
game.
It's a win to the Imperium. It's a win to the Dark Angels.
For Caliban.
Let's talk about it all in the end of game conclusion coming right up. And there we have it, the end of the game, a win to the Dark Angels, a win specifically to the Lion.
To the Lion.
Because he has actually won the game. He's been the boss for this, and like we stated at the beginning, it was a Nids versus the Lion and not Nids versus Dark Angels. Epic game, a lot of death. Obviously, we knew that if the Lion did get stuck in, he was going to create havoc, and we actually saw it in play. Now, game-wise, I don't know, was I missing something in my list? Was I I missed my big guns. When I played my list a couple of weeks ago, you actually helped me build it. Nids, I think, are still better in shooting than a close combat one.
Yeah, Nids play the primary really well and they're very defensive. So being able to keep that defenses and shoot quite a lot and have that board control is a big thing.
Yeah.
So
Gene Stealers are still crap.
Yes.
That's still a thing.
I told you.
Broodlords are still crap. That's still a thing, which is a shame. They've got a little tricks like if you get into combat, they have a 4-up invulnerable save.
They're very expensive.
They can infiltrate and stuff, but they just, when you shoot them, they still have toughness 4. They don't have a good save. So if they, for example, they still have a 3-up save, but a 5-up invulnerable save.
2 wounds in 10.
According
to what GW
yeah,
showed.
That's going to be
good.
That's what they should have, right? For these points, for the same points, they should have 2 wounds each because that doubles their wound output, well, their survival with wounds. So yeah, that was a lot of points investment, 3 big units of 10, 2 Broodlords, which just get shot off the table very quickly. I really liked the style of the Dark Angels where everything was hiding and you suddenly go boom, 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 and everything you touch, you kill. Even though I still killed a couple of, killed the Redemptor, killed some aggressors. So yeah, what do you think? What do you think of the Lion? Basically, I think that's the most important point.
The Lion right now, he's awesome. First thing I want to say, he's so cool.
Yeah. He's lacking some stuff.
He's very expensive for what he does. The aura of reroll 1s for characters and core is nice.
Yes.
Like working on Talon Masters himself, that's really good.
Yeah.
But he's slow and he's a monster. Because he's only 8 in a monster, so he needs to get there.
Yeah.
He has no mortal wound defense at all. He took 2 smites and he's down to 1 wound.
Which we saw. I should have killed him actually.
Yeah,
but I didn't.
Because you felt I didn't have the power.
Yeah.
But, so it's like he could have just died in 1 phase.
Yes.
And you're paying 320 points or something for that. It's way too much.
When he gets into something that doesn't have an invulnerable save, as we saw, he just killed 2 Tyranid straight off. Obviously, the only problem is that if he goes into something equally as powerful or better defensive-wise, it's going to be tough for him to go through because obviously invulnerable saves are still a thing.
Yeah, and that's why when you look at the Lion into a lot of these actually big characters, the fact that it doesn't matter he's -5, it just matters that he gets stopped by transhuman, he gets stopped by invuls, he gets stopped by anything like that, and then he can't take anything back.
No,
right? As soon a lot of these things like maybe Mortarion or Angron, after they hit, if they don't kill what they kill, they could still survive because either they have amount of wounds or feel no pain,
-1 to hit and all that.
Or Abaddon that can take 3 wounds per phase.
Yeah.
He just dies, which is a bit okay.
Yeah, I think it just needs something like that, like just 3 wounds a turn and stuff.
Something, or better invul, or just something that makes him Primarch level.
The shield is just a joke, more than anything, because it is the Emperor's shield.
Yeah.
And suddenly a Storm shield is actually better. So it is a both. But look, with the end of 9th, hopefully he does get a really good revamp, freshen up for 10th, which is needed. We've seen Gilliman yesterday we've seen Abaddon today, and he's looking quite hot.
They're both looking very good.
So Abaddon's more killable now, but
his auras are very
good, and Gilliman is both
amazing auras, really tough, kills really hard. Gilliman's got a buff.
Like a Primarch has been. So anyway, it's good. We're seeing good positive things out of 10. We're eager to start, but we're still having fun in 9th edition. So with that said, thanks for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed the Battle Report, and we'll catch you back in the next one very soon.